How Cypress fixes and prevents access control problems. Cypress Integration Solutions began as Cypress Computer Systems in 1983, back when Wigan ruled the access control world. Wigan was good in its day, but problems soon arose. Cypress Computer Systems was a startup that found its niche solving such problems. Tony Diodato, a self-taught programmer and one of the company founders, found himself putting out fires left and right.
I had always prided myself on being a rather fast and concise programmer, but that got to a fever pitch in about the mid-1990s, where we were getting requests from customers on a daily basis, sometimes 4 a day, that would need a custom conversion from one kind of Wigan to another kind of Wigan, or Wigan to serial, or vice versa. And we were able to put those together quickly and ship them out sometimes the same day. And it became rather obvious that there was such a need for some consolidation in the industry. Right now we're finally getting to the point of coming out with some standards that would eliminate the need for that customization.
Now known as Cypress Integration Solutions, the company has solved access control issues for the government, military, corporate, and other applications. Cypress has solutions in use around the world, such as Superex reader extenders. A Superex is a pair of units which extends the distance between the panel and the reader and door hardware and supervises the connection. One unit connects to the reader and one to the panel. The fiber optic model is used where dark fiber is available or environmental challenges need to be addressed, such as salt water, lightning, or corrosion. An Ethernet model is used with an existing IP network, while RS-485 models are used where two-wire twisted pair is available or at sites with electrical noise, such as elevators. Wireless models are used to expand options, such as connecting reader sites over city streets, waterways, parking lots, or railroad tracks without installing overhead wires, trenching, or directional boring. Cypress Wigan splitters make it possible to install 2 readers when only one Wigan port is available. Connect 2 readers to a single access control panel, or install 2 readers or devices with different Wigan voltage levels. Custom intelligent splitters can route data from one reader to 2 different controllers, while Cypress data converters allow new hardware to be installed with a legacy system or make it possible to connect a Wigan reader to an RS-232 serial device, such as when connecting a barcode scanner to an existing Wigan access control system. Cypress also provides wireless handheld readers to rapidly deploy access control for mustering and at emergency assembly points, to verify the credentials of truck drivers at gates or those boarding shuttles, as well as for temporary or remote applications, such as random challenges or badging staff members in and out of training sessions. Cypress has provided solutions used in hundreds of thousands of security and access control applications since the company's inception back in 1983, which gives Cypress engineers a thorough understanding of Wigan problems and why a more suitable protocol is needed for today's applications. And that's why Tony and the crew at Cypress support adoption of the Security Industry Association's Open Supervised Device Protocol, known as OSDP.
Because we had done so many conversions so rapidly back in the mid-1990s to early 2000s and beyond, from our vantage point, we were able to see a lot of some commonalities in readers, control panels, and the way they talk to each other, and the needs that they need. Everybody needed to extend the distance. Everybody needed to supervise it. And we had come up with products, some middleware products that would actually accomplish that task. So when the idea of a standard, such as OSDP, came along, we were eager to be on board and be an integral part of the development of that specification. OSDP is such a welcome improvement over the Wild West days of Wigan. And that's based on our experience in having developed literally hundreds of products to overcome Wigan's limitations. So manufacturers, installers, and especially the customer can see great rewards in the future for adopting OSDP.
Top integrators, such as Strategic Security Solutions, are leading the way in OSDP adoption.
OSDP is our standard moving forward, and we're doing it really because it's the right thing to do. I mean, you could compare it to buying a brand new car with a carbureted engine, right? A good dealership's just not going to do that. There's a ton of added benefits that come with it. Most importantly, being security. Unidirectional plain text transmission from a reader to a panel just isn't in our customer's best interest. So the ability to encrypt that data we feel is an important thing. But then the ability to flash readers from the software, or the ability to query readers and figure out what models are installed, and firmware upgrades, without flashcards and things, are all benefits that we feel our customers should be able to benefit from.
For some customers, OSDP's security and encryption is especially critical.
Customers in the banking industry, it's imperative that their data be secure. For customers with an InfoSec team, their InfoSec team wants to be sure that there's encryption, and when we can tell them that we've got encryption from the credential to the reader, and from the reader to the subpanel to the main panel to the software, and from the software to the client, they like to hear that. Installing OSDP isn't a profit center for us. We certainly don't make any more money by installing OSDP. But I would say that there's a residual effect. Customers say, hey, S3 has got my best interest at hand. These guys really care. We're trying to do what's right, by our customers, and OSDP absolutely falls into what's right.
While Cypress still provides solutions to traditional problems, the company is leading the way in OSDP adoption. Its OSDP Wigan converter gives all the benefits of OSDP without the expense of replacing an entire system. The OSM 1000 OSDP to Wigan converter was among the first devices to earn the Security Industry Association's OSDP verified mark, which shows that an OSDP product has undergone comprehensive testing and validates that the device conforms to the SIA OSDP standard and related performance protocols. In other words, the OSDP verified mark means you can trust the product. Cypress also has several OSDP products in development that will help with OSDP reader installation over a range of media, as well as products such as the Cypress Encrypted Wireless Reader, which encrypts the wireless connection using OSDP Secure Channel. There's a reason why security professionals worldwide turn to Cypress. Its reputation for off-the-shelf and custom solutions is unmatched. Cypress is relied on, both during the project planning stages as well as when integrators face challenges. And Cypress solutions extend beyond security and access control, providing RFID and data collection solutions in places you might never expect. Cypress also provides solutions for automated companies, robotics, and even transportation. For many companies, innovation is just a byword. But for Cypress, innovation is a way of doing business. Cypress is dedicated to minimizing or eliminating vulnerabilities in access control systems. Think about who your go-to experts are. Do you count on someone for haircuts, or car repairs, or cellular service? Shouldn't you have a go-to expert for your security and access control projects? Contact Cypress to prevent and fix access control problems at 800-807-2977 or email solutions@cyprx.com. Learn more at cypressintegration.com.